Today we're at Six Flags New England, and we're about to do something the BleeqUp Ranger AI camera glasses probably weren't designed for. These are marketed mainly for cyclists. They're meant to capture trails, rides, and adventures from your point of view. The problem is neither of us are cyclists, and I don't even think Nick can ride a bike. So instead, we're taking them on roller coasters. If the BleeqUp Ranger can handle the speed, vibration, and chaos of rides like these, they should have no problem replacing your action camera. We're going to see how the video quality holds up, how good the image stabilization really is, and whether the BleeqUp Ranger is something we'd actually reach for instead of our regular action cameras. One thing to keep in mind, glasses-based cameras such as the BleeqUp are permitted on Six Flags New England rides. Traditional handheld action cameras are not permitted on the rides. And for disclosure, BleeqUp did send us the Ranger glasses to test, but this video is not sponsored in any way, and our opinions are our own. Let's take a quick look at BleeqUp Ranger specs and features. The glasses were $379 at the time of filming this video. We will have a link in the description, and BleeqUp has provided a coupon code for our viewers, which will save you $30 off your purchase. The Ranger records in 1080p with a 120-degree field of view, giving you a wide first-person perspective without the distortion you sometimes get from action cameras. For photos, it captures up to 16 megapixels, and we actually found the photo quality to be pretty good. The highlight here, though, is that the Ranger includes electronic image stabilization to help smooth out footage while you're moving. That's one of the biggest things we'll be testing on the coasters. The glasses also feature built-in open-ear speakers and dual microphones, so you can listen to audio and record your surroundings while still staying aware of what's happening around you. They weigh just 48 grams, charge over USB-C, and are rated IP54 for protection against sweat, dust, and light rain. Battery life is rated for up to 4 hours of continuous recording, or up to 14 hours of total use depending on how you're using them. And unlike many other camera glasses, you can record for that entire time. It's not limited to 1 minute or 5-minute recordings. On the software side, the Ranger includes AI-powered features like automatic highlight detection and one-tap sharing through the BleeqUp app, along with hands-free controls to make recording a little easier while you're on the move. The app also includes features great for cyclists like adding speed, maps, and ride data. You can easily swap lenses on the Ranger. We have the photochromatic lens here, which changes from clear to light gray based on lighting conditions. These are a great option for less sunny days or even when using the Ranger indoors. We really like the swappable lens options, which even include some Zeiss lenses. Prices range from $49 to $79 for the swappable lenses. So on paper, it's a pretty impressive feature set. The real question is how well all of this will actually work when you're flying around on a roller coaster at high speeds. So let's see.
It actually twists on the drop. That's good. So you can look up there to the skyscraper of the ride we're about to go on. I got an alien. Yeah, it was a little, balls were a little heavy.
Delaney said you're going to get one. Oh, none. She said.
Oh, I'm not that bad. Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
We rate everything on 4 categories: value, design, usability, and real-world function. Here is your Glory Days grade for the BleeqUp Ranger AI camera glasses. Overall, we came away very impressed with the BleeqUp Ranger. The biggest surprise was the video quality. We weren't expecting it to perform this well, especially in a pair of sports sunglasses. The footage is actually really sharp, the colors look really good, and the electronic image stabilization do a much better job than we expected, and a much better job than I would have done filming it myself, even on intense roller coasters. So if you've been looking for a hands-free way to capture your adventures, these are a really compelling alternative to carrying an action camera. There are definitely situations where we'd still reach for something like a DJI Action 6, but for hiking, biking, walking around a city, theme park, or just documenting everyday moments, the Ranger is incredibly convenient.
We also really like the companion app. It's clean, easy to navigate. It makes transferring clips and finding highlights quick and painless. That's something a lot of the products get wrong, especially with these companion apps, and we think BleeqUp got it right. One small criticism is the microphone quality. It's perfectly usable for capturing moments, but if you're expecting rich, clear audio and planning to do a lot of talking while recording, it's probably the weakest part of the experience. Obviously, testing this on roller coasters at very high wind speed make it a pretty difficult test for the mics though. Overall, the BleeqUp Ranger is an easy recommended buy from us. The video quality, surprisingly effective stabilization, comfortable design, and polished app make this one of the most enjoyable camera glasses we've tested. If your goal is to capture life from your own perspective without strapping on an action camera to your head or your chest, using some kind of mounting system, the Ranger is absolutely deserves a spot on your list. We will have a link in the description, and BleeqUp has provided a coupon code for our viewers, which will save you $30 off your purchase. Really impressed with the BleeqUp. We will definitely be using these for future videos. Nick and I spent a lot of time talking about the ways you could use these glasses in other situations. Nick was a baseball player. Imagine being on the field.
They look like baseball glasses.
They look like baseball sunglasses.
Yeah.
You could record in-game action. You could definitely go to theme parks, travel. Really, any time that you want something more convenient than the action cameras, like instead of holding an action camera or mounting on the chest, this was really impressive for us. Used them at Six Flags New England. What were your thoughts on Six Flags?
I'm surprised. You know, it really shows how well these stay on your head, because those rides need work.
Yeah,
Those rides need work. You were on Superman and you're going down, you're shaking while you're going down.
But the image stabilization, we had this idea to test these on roller coasters to really see the image stabilization. And not only is the speed and just the movement of the coaster, but you're also shaking back and forth. And they did great. So we really do.
It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, very impressed by them. Impressed by the color. Not that I'm a nerd about, you know, color profiles and things like that. We don't talk a lot about that on the channel. But if you, again, watch those videos. They actually came out really well. All right, so that's it for today. Call to action, because I don't do
red button. Click it.
Is it red?
I think it's still red.
I think it's still red. Please subscribe. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
All right, so you've been to about 30 amusement parks in your life, and you've never been evac'd once. Six Flags, first time, first ride, and what happens?
We were on it for about 35 minutes because it broke down, and then they took a long time to just say, okay, we're gonna let people get off.
So 30 parks, no evacs. First ride at Six Flags New England, evac. Not a bad ride, though.
Unbelievable.
Good start.